What's poppin', y'all? Episode 3 of What You Mean Film Breakdown. Season 1. We about to go over Uncle Phil and how he had a nice little rough night in Oakland. He tried to bounce back, but as we know, he is a gunslinger and he couldn't just throw himself out of this one. Let's get it. Alright, play number 1. Philip Rovers about to start this off with a nice good old overthrow. He makes the right read, he just doesn't hit it. Right here, the receiver has already cleared out nice space for Keenan Allen to come sit down or either run a square in. Regardless, Philip Rivers sends an airmail up and activates Eric Harris superstar KO mode for the rest of the game because this man has another pick. He should have had at least 2 more after that, and it was pretty much an ugly night for Uncle Phil. Now, he did bounce back throughout the game, tried to make a few more plays, but he was just not consistent, and consistency is what you need in this league. Now, here we're about to check the tight view, and it'll be a little more clear to see what I'm saying. Number 16 is going to run a clear out, right? He's not getting the ball. Keenan Allen's going to sit right here. This ball is to him, but he does not get it because Uncle Phil sends it high. And it's goodbye going the other way for a very, very big play out here in the dark hole. Eric Harris even puts a little juke move with a slow self, gets downfield, crosses midfield, makes it all the way down, just alright, for this next play, we're going to see why having a number 1 receiver sometimes is a bit of a curse. Alright, now right here, you're going to see right here that the DB is in phase. They're trying to run a little rub route, but the corner is pressed up on him, so you can't really get much of separation. Philip Rivers is still knowing I'm throwing him the ball, but also the safety knows this as well. Now, this play did end up with a pass interference, but you still cannot be forcing the ball to this player. Keenan Allen gets tipped, boom, interception. Now, it was a bit of a controversial call. I don't think it was necessarily pass interference, but they called it anyway. It is what it is. All right, it was still a bad read by Philip Rivers. He should have just went ahead and threw it to what I believe was the over route to Mike Williams. Now, you'll see it here on the tight view. Just at the last second right here, you're going to see that the linebacker is sitting right there. He's looking at him. If he could just pump fake it to Keenan, he can come back to this over route and hit him right at the edge of that logo. But he doesn't. He forces downfield to his number 1 receiver, which, I know a lot of people want to do. Let your playmakers make plays, but it just wasn't the right decision at this very moment. Now, this next play is actually a good read. It's a quick read, and he makes the right play, but he doesn't do it the right way. Instead of throwing and leading Keenan Allen up the field for an easy touchdown, he throws it behind him and gets him tackled for the first down, but it should have been a touchdown. You see Keenan Allen has to crouch down and catch the ball nearly at his knees, and had him not being a great athlete, I don't think he would even got the first down on 3rd down. They needed 2 yards, but they could have easily got 5. Here it is again. Boom, he has to stop. Once he has to stop his feet, hey, we in the NFL. People are too fast and too quick, and we're already in the red zone. Everybody's already close. It's going to be hard, create a lot of separation. But it is what it is. They got the first down. Got to do better. Now, the Chargers love to run these in-breaking routes right in the middle of the field, all right? They ran last week against Green Bay, and they're going to run it. Well, they tried to run it again here versus Oakland, but the safeties is known. The safety is sitting right here on the 40-yard line. Eric Harris, who already had an interception. Now, the receiver does slip and fall on this play, but had he not, the ball probably would have still been picked or at least been a big hit or a breakup. All right, Philip Rivers is staring down another receiver, and the safety is just reading his eyes. He does not backpedal. He does not shuffle. He is standing right there. And all he does is as soon as he sees Philip Rivers throw that ball, he makes a break on it, makes a play, pick 6, get the money. All right, here we go again from the tight view. See Eric Harris sitting right there. He is not moving from that spot. Watch. He's going to sit right there, right there, right there, right there. And at this point, it did not matter if the receiver did not fall. This ball was either getting picked or it was going to be somebody was getting blasted. I'm telling you, but it was an interception, and it was an overthrow anyway, because even if the receiver didn't slip, I don't know how he wasn't going to get that ball. But, hey, good play. All right, now in this next play, Uncle Phil gets himself in some trouble just because of his weird arm angle. He throws this ball from his side. Had he thrown it over his head, it may have been completed, because when he throws it sideways, which he usually throws the ball, it's just his odd throwing motion. He gets tipped right here at the line. The receiver's open. Had he made an on-time, timely, on-target pass, would have been a touchdown. Instead, this is almost intercepted. Now we're going to check again from the tight view. You're going to see what I'm talking about with his arm angle and the window he was trying to throw it to. All right? There's nobody in the backfield, doesn't have any play action. The linebacker is too far over. He's on the other side of the hash, so he's not going to be able to get in this hole right here. Boom. This should be an easy touchdown. The D lineman does a good job and gets his hands up, causes the incompletion, nearly an interception, but you got to fix that, man. You got to know where you got to throw and throw through the window. Now, I told y'all Eric Harris superstar mode got turned on. Right here, you're going to see that he is feeling himself right now. Right here, boom. He is about to undercut this route. Philip should throw it over this linebacker and throw it right at the top of the A on the backside of this Oakland. All right? But instead, he tries to fit in right behind him, and it nearly gets intercepted. We're going to check again here from the tight view, and y'all going to see what I'm talking about. He made the right read, just didn't put the ball in the right place. All right? We're going to check again right here. If he throws the ball more towards the left side of your screen at the bottom of this goalpost, I believe it's a touchdown. But instead, he tries to throw it on the right side of the linebacker, and it nearly gets in. All right, Eric Reed with another play. Oh, wait, hold on. It ain't Eric Reed. It's Eric Harris. He out here playing like Eric Reed today because this man gets his hand on another ball. He is sitting right here at the bottom of the L, reading Philip Rivers' every movement. He's feeling himself right now. He's breaking on anything he sees, which is causing them problems. Look, he breaks on the ball immediately. They're running another in route. He's reading Philip Rivers' eyes. Philip does not feel him or see him. They're running man with a safety high hole, and he breaks on the ball. Interception. This is unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable from Uncle Phil. He is a veteran in this league. He's seen plenty of coverages. He does not get confused by much. He just forces the ball too much. Here he goes again from the tight view. You're going to see that Eric Harris is sitting right here at the middle of the screen. Just posted up. He knows where he's going to go. Sits, breaks on the ball right now. Now, if the ball was supposed to go to the receiver right here on the bottom of the K, it was a good read, but you just didn't see the safety. You got to do better than that, Uncle Phil. Now, that last play did get called back, but let's look at another inaccurate pass by Uncle Phil. Now, we're going to have an in-breaking route from the far side receiver. It's just a little slant, just, trying to get some yards. But instead, Philip Rivers throws it back behind him. Why? I don't know. Maybe he has poor mechanics. Maybe he's getting a little lazy. But boom, right here, you see the receiver is breaking in. The DB is about 5 to 6 yards up off him. Okay, if he catches this ball, he can make somebody miss and just get a couple yards. But instead, throws it behind him, incomplete. Now you got to move on to the next down. All right, we're going to look again from the tight view. We're going to see that he does not have much pressure coming up on him. He has enough time to sit and make the throw. Keenan Allen's going to get a lot of attention. So this receiver coming in behind him after he clears the zone out is like basically wide open. They clean out, and right there on the left side of the goalpost, he's open. But Philip Rivers throws it behind him, and, just can't be doing that, man. Just can't be doing that. You got to be more accurate. Now, after all this shenanigans, the Chargers was really still in this game because of Uncle Phil and Melvin Gordon. They was making plays. And here's another play they left on the field in the fourth quarter. Now, there's going to be a corner route by this receiver. He's going to break off right here. If Philip Rivers puts this ball where it needs to be, right there about the 40-yard line, this could be a touchdown or at least a huge game at a critical point in the game. But he does not put it where it needs to be. We're going to check again from the tight view. It'll be a little easier to see because the Oakland cameras are freaking terrible. Now we're going to look here. The ball is going to go to who other than, I believe, Keenan Allen. I'm not going to confirm it because I'm not really sure. But let's look. Boom, boom, boom. It's going up. Break out. Going. All right, look. Hey, if he throws it on the 40-yard line, that safety's too far. The corner is behind him. He's in trail position. If he throws it where it's supposed to be, this is a big play. But he doesn't. Nearly intercepted. This next play, I just want to show y'all, Eric Harris, again, just about to pick off another pass. Thankfully, I don't know if he just got too excited and dropped this one because here he goes. Right, sitting there on another square in, another in route. He was jumping on these all night. And drops the money on this play, though. He drops the money. All right. Fought hard, man. Fought hard. Uncle Phil with the last attempt. He tried to, who else? Keenan Allen. And had he at least looked somewhere else, at least tried to look off the safety, man, maybe he would have been able to make this work. but the safety is already sitting there on the numbers. He's not even going to anybody else. He's running straight to Keenan Allen, and he picks this ball off. If you look here, the receiver, or I don't know if that's the tight end right there, breaks into the Oakland emblem right in the middle of the field. He probably could have hit him. But instead, he goes to his playmaker, which, like I said in the beginning, I respect that. But sometimes other people have to make plays. Hunter Henry is not a bad receiver and tight end. And I believe that if he had at least attempted to look off the safety, he probably could have had a big play right here. You see Hunter Henry has separation. The DB is in the trail technique. Well, not technique. He just got beat. But, instead, he forces downfield for another interception. Oakland gets another win. Chargers feeling silly, and that's what it is. Well, that's that video on Uncle Phil and how he had a rough night in Oakland. Maybe next time he can bounce back, do something else, but it wasn't shaking this week. Appreciate NFL Game Pass, iMovie, NFL.com. Couldn't make the videos without them people. I'm not sponsored. I just use their stuff, so I thought I'd give them a shout out. Thanks. See y'all next time. We out.